Well, remember what I said about minimum wage, for instance. You cannot opt out of being paid the minimum wage. So whether somebody takes advice on a contract or not, there's certain things you cannot opt out of, like being paid the minimum wage. That's it. If you're going to be paid the minimum wage, you have to pay the minimum wage. You can say to somebody, take advice. I mean, with contracts, at my last event, I say to people, always give a contract or a statement. It needs to be given within 8 weeks of employment. Ideally, you want to give it at the beginning because it sets a good tone. And I usually say, give it to them and tell them to take it home. This isn't a legal requirement, it's just a practical thing. I think give it to them and tell them to take it home. That way they've got time to read over it, they've got time to digest it, they can discuss it with their mom, their dog, whatever. You know, their friends, their lawyers, their accountants, they can discuss it with somebody and then bring it back once they're happy with that. You know, and it also, it removes that argument that, well, I signed it because I had to sign it. They were standing over me like this with the pen in the hand, you know. So I always say, when you're giving contracts, give it to them. You've got to give them 2 copies, one for them to keep and one for you to keep, and tell them to take it home, have a look over it and bring it back within a couple of days.